I realized I have to put everything back in this case because that one doesn't fit in overhead carry-on. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, good morning. It is 9:53 in the morning. Made it in Texas to this hotel at 2. We gotta get breakfast, and I have a list of questions that go increasingly more and more unhinged as the day goes on. I really want coffee. This is not an advertisement for Chick-fil-A. Life's good?
Hi.
Hi.
Call you on. Be like, oh, and Buzz is gonna be here.
I'm so scared.
This is immediately terrible.
Wait.
That was the smallest celebration I've ever seen.
All right, what's your favorite munchie meal?
Okay, this is really stupid, but I'll take a jar of peanut butter, take a scoop, a giant scoop, and then let it just swirl in my mouth because I don't know, it just feels really good.
How many napkins is an appropriate number of napkins to take from a fast food place like Chipotle?
Enough to fill my glove box. Like my whole glove box is literally like thick, just full of Chipotle napkins. I'm a napkin eater.
What alcoholic drink best describes your personality?
Tequila on the rocks.
Is there a follow-up? Is that it? What is the wildest gift you've ever received?
I think the craziest gift was my girlfriend surprised me with our LED sign there. She'd made a big wall art in our house and surprised me with it, and it was just out of this world, and it turned out really cool. It was too cool not to bring here, so just want to surprise everybody.
What old person tendencies do you have?
Dude, everything. What do you mean? I am so old. I have 2 kids. I am always tired. I take naps during my lunch at work because I work from home.
Or what is your weirdest food craving?
So the weirdest for me is beans with banana.
What type of beans?
Any kind of bean, doesn't matter. I'm not picky. Just as long as you throw a banana on it, it's the best way to go.
All right, Kim, the question for you. Is this your real voice?
Yes, it is.
What is the smallest hill that you'll die on?
To be honest, I'll probably die on the Windows 7 wallpaper screen. That's the smallest hill I'll die on.
On a reasonable day, how many pigeons do you think you can realistically carry?
How many
Pigeons?
pigeons?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I own about 12 at home, so I usually walk about 4 of them.
All right, what is the most recent intrusive thought that you've had?
I'd say I want to flip this table over, to be honest.
All right, Mike. On a reasonable day, how many 10-year-olds do you think you can take in a fight, nonstop?
How many
Endless way.
10-year-olds on a reasonable day? Probably a few hundred.
Few hundred?
Easily.
Dude.
10? They're like this tall, right?
They're probably shorter than that.
Oh, then
10-year-olds are probably like this
Then
big,
add a
right?
couple hundred.
Add a couple hundred?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
All
Do
right.
one of these,
One of these, do it again?
you know, or a few hundred of these. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What was the last thing you Googled the symptoms of to see if you might have it?
Well, I was kind of wondering why my right nose.
Do you consider pizza a salad or a sandwich?
If it has to be either one of those, it's a sandwich.
But if it wasn't one of those things, what would it be?
Pastry?
Are you going to the after party? Sure, you're coming to the after party?
Yes.
Marshall, you coming to the after party?
Here and can make it. If this is your first meetup, welcome.
Mushy mushy.
Moshi moshi.
I'll take one. Thank you.
You like mine? You didn't sound too positive.
Cheers. Cheers. Yep.
Imagine it's all snippy.
Let's go!
Fuck me, dude.
Wow!
Get wrecked, nerd.